What's shaking, guys? It's Feldy bringing you another Clash of Clans video, and today we are getting into a couple quick replays of a base that I had wanted to try out for war. So this could be a very good Town Hall 11 war base. Now, I put this up for my clan just to kind of try out and attack, and I thought, okay, for sure people are going to come in with bowlers. Obvious for that. Valks. This is a massive Valk base. So I wanted to see how the actual defenses, since I'm upgraded pretty well right now at this point, would actually fare. So Misfits kind of came in and he used bowlers, but it ended up, as you can see, the Eagle kind of dominated the troops. I mean, it was a pretty hefty win for me. So, yeah, that was kind of a fun, when I saw that percentage on there, and my clan castle troops were just wizards. It wasn't like it was anything major. So, no Electro Dragon or anything that, like, the troops couldn't hit. They could definitely hit the wizards. So 32%, that was pretty awesome. So I tried it, and another guy, Mike, in our clan, he decided to try to attack it. And again, uses earthquakes to try to break open that core compartment. So as you can see, what he did is he's using baby drags as kind of a funneling technique. Now, what I strategically did was make these little compartments that had 9x9 tiles, or 3x3s to make 9 defenses in there. And I alternated it, as you can kind of see, like a cannon, wizard tower, a mortar, and then I would throw in the wizard towers kind of along the town hall area. Now, obviously, with it being kind of a quote-unquote trap-based setup, I was hoping that the guys would actually kind of go in on the right-hand side, but as you can see, his Valks, he thought would easily dominate. So let's see what they can do. All right, so he kind of comes in. He thinks he's got a halfway decent funnel. They do come in, and they are going to just obliterate this whole area in here. The defenses really can't touch the outskirts of it. So he's got some extra wizards for reinforcing. His queen, my goodness, with those healers on her, she's doing some damage. All right, so at this point, I kind of think, all right, this is for sure a 3-star. And yeah, it's kind of trucking along, and clearly he's got the queen to get town hall, and my Tesla is just popped up doing nothing. But my tornado trap did try to bring in the queen. Of course, it won't do anything because the healer's range. I do think that the tornado trap needs to have that maybe even like 4 or 5 tile radius bigger, because it's a good trap, but it seems a little weak for what it actually is intended to do. It does spiral around time. The time, I think, is fine. I do think that either, if you're going to have that short of a radius, then you need to either give us 2 of those traps or have the radius be larger. And I think that could be a fun tweak in the update. All right, so here's the thing about this base. I think he would have had 3 stars had he not looked at the time and seen that, okay, you've got 13 seconds left, and he won't be able to get it. And simply, he won't be able to get it only because of time. Now, I think that might be what saves me in these war attacks, is I don't think somebody's going to have enough time to finish off this base. Now, I have a feeling if they went in with just straight Valks, they could dominate. But I threw it up one more time, and I wanted to see if Lord Glenn this time could beat it. So he decides, all right, I'm going to use these ice golems and the wall wrecker and just kind of plow through. And for whatever reason, everybody seems to want to just take it on the left-hand side. So what I might end up doing is putting all my traps over there, because if that's kind of how people see it, and they say, okay, I'm going to take off the hard part first and then do the easy, then, you know, you might need all those traps right on the left-hand side. So he threw the Santa spell. I was kind of distracted because I was kind of laughing to myself. I'm like, I really missed the Santa spell because I never got Santa spelled, and you'll see my base here in a minute. I never got my Santa spell from anybody, and I was really sad. So in this version, I did actually go do a raid in between, and I ended up getting new clan castle troops, which were the balloons, but clearly the queen and those archers take easy care of them. So again, he's not maxed out. He is a Town Hall 12, but he isn't fully maxed with the heroes. So I was able to kind of take those out. And I have a feeling with all this that this might be my new war base. Now, I am going to pull it up here for you guys. And let me do that. All right, so here is my base. I've been upgrading some walls. So in that video that you did see with the replays, it isn't quite as large as you might have thought. All right, so here's the base itself. Oops. Edit layout. I just want to move you over. All right. So I kind of placed all the traps over here on the right side, thinking people are just going to kind of come in over here and then try to get the town hall for the easy snipe, and I can at least try flinging them out. But I have a feeling I might need to move all of these over here and bring, you know, the tornado trap to have all these guys kind of attack that and go there. And so that is what I might actually do. But as you can see, it actually seems to be a fairly decent trap base for war. The only other thing that I was thinking I can do is bring these gold mines up here and kind of give that area up there some room, and then all you have is this one little army camp. Now, obviously, if they come in on the left, they're going to definitely have 50%, but they also could get the town hall on the right for 1 star. So it's kind of one of those do or die things. You're either going to get probably 2 stars max out of this because the defenses are so heavily concentrated in this line right here down the center, going up and down, that any attack is going to be really hard to finagle. Now, with the bat spell, I have a feeling this could be a toasted base. I might want to move those infernos, but I do kind of like them being together. It kind of has this like intimidation factor. So, all right, I'm gonna use this probably for my Clan War League base for the first one. We'll see what happens from there, but I have a feeling if you guys want to try this base out, let me just go ahead and view just the walls so you guys can kind of see it's just compartments. You can kind of see that. All right, pause it if you want, and if you want to see the scout view of it, that's the scout view. So I think it's a really strong base for Town Hall 11, but here's the catch. You have to have your upgrades done. It has to be upgraded fairly well in order for this to have any success, because if you don't have high upgraded defenses, people will literally just plow through it and get a 3-star, and you don't have a great layout on the left-hand side because it's so lopsided. All right. That's going to do it for today's video. You guys take it easy. I will catch you on the next one. Till then, Feldy, peace.